Alright, gonna run into Best Buy and check out some of their camera equipment. Not that I'm gonna buy it, just bored. Okay, the next stop, United States Post Office. Let's see if I have some packages or some mail. Here we are. P.O. Box 121. It's no secret, it's in my About on my YouTube channel. And I'm headed into Water's Edge Dermatology. I got a couple things that I think they're gonna want to cut off me. Sucks, but. Hey there. So, got my work done this morning and a little bored right now. So what do? Like a little boy, a little kid, I'm gonna go play in my van. But I do have some new items that came in the mail that I'm going to show you. Oh, anyway, first things first. And I didn't mean, sorry to be so graphic about that dermatology shot. I went in there, had a little thing on my arm. He went in 2 seconds, snip, snip, and they removed it. And, you know, it's life living in Florida, spending so many years out scuba diving on my sailboat, living on a boat, doing things like that. You know, I'm paying for it now with these little things from. So, make sure you wear your sunscreen. Anywho, so before I get into any of this, I want to do a little housekeeping. One of the things I got in the mail, came in the mail today. And what it is, some more stickers. And they are from Metro on the Move. He sent me a couple really cool ones. These are the larger ones, and then he said some small ones too. So I'll put a couple of these up on the wall of shame or fame or whatever you want to call it. But thank you, Metro. I will put a link also to his channel. He's a really cool guy. He's hiked with a couple friends of mine. He's up in the Georgia. He pretty much does a lot of his videos, not all of them, but most of his videos, all through some of the great places to hike up throughout Georgia on the AT, all in that area. He lives in Georgia, I live in Florida, so I guarantee that Metro and I someday, somewhere along the line, will be hiking together. I can pretty much guarantee that. So anyway, Metro, thank you very much, and let's cut this here and I'll show you where I'm going to stick it up on the wall of fame. You know what? It's right next to my 2019 Collab Through Hike PMT sticker. And then I'll take one of the smaller ones right up here next to Senior Hiker. Oh! Okay, Metro, you're on the wall. There we go. All right, guys. So I have a trip in 2 weeks to go backpacking. That has nothing really to do with the van. But when I come back from that, I'll be back here in Florida for a couple weeks. And then we are taking the van and heading from here in Florida all the way up to northern Michigan to Pictured Rocks. And all in between, we'll be traveling for about 3 weeks. We'll be backpacking from Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, all the way up, and we'll do a couple backpacking adventures too on the way back. So we're looking forward to that. Trying to get the van here all ready for that. It will be the summer months, and it will be warm. So we're trying to alleviate some of that by, first of all, I think you saw in a couple, maybe if you did, maybe you didn't, who knows. We did put screens on the back, and we put them on the side doors, and we also have the vent up there. But what I'm adding now is, and I just purchased this, I've been looking, there's 2 models of fans. This is the one I got. It's called the Boundless Breeze. and I picked this up off Amazon. There's one that is something else similar to that. It pretty much came in at the same description with like 5 blades, 10-inch blades, 3 speeds, the same amount of wind coming in and out of it. The only difference is I paid $40 for this one on Amazon, and the other one comes in at about, well, I've seen it anywhere from $120 to $150. So, you know, this one definitely, for how much we're going to use it, I'm going to go give it a shot. So let's open this up and check it out. That's it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, keep in mind this is for 12 volt. So it's a 12 volt receptacle that I'll plug in up here. So it has, I think, and I'll look at it, but I think it has a 9-foot cord. And the other one didn't have that long of a cord. So let's see here. Blade, 12 inches, width 13.25 in the width, 14.75 in the height, 2.875 in the depth. Cord length was 10 feet, and it takes a 5 amp fuse. So, Boundless Breeze, and there's my instructions on how to use it. Pretty much nothing more to it other than that. This is the cord. On the bottom, you take and you turn these legs. So I'll probably, now the difference between this one and the other one, this may, you know, have a little, it may be louder than the other one. So let me show you. Let me turn my battery on under here real quick. All right. On my wall over here, I have, on one side, I have a dual USB fast charge, and on this side, both on the top and underneath here where my refrigerator is plugged in down there, I have a 12 volt. So without taking and unwinding the cord, let's just go ahead and plug this in, and you'll see how I'll probably keep it right there in the refrigerator, because with the proximity to the bed. And don't forget, I have the other fan up here, which opens up. So I can take the hot air out or blow the cool air in and then turn this on. But let's listen to how loud this is. That is on. Man, it gives off a nice breeze. That's on 1. Actually, the breeze was coming out that side better. All right, that's 1. That's 2. Really blowing hard. And that's 3. Now, could I sleep? Yeah, I could get used to that. If it was really hot, I'd have no problem. But chances are, I'll just bring it down to that level and pushes enough air through here. Works pretty good. So, anyway, for $40, this is the Boundless Breeze. Hooks into my 12 volt system. It pulls very little amperage. Right now, my batteries are still at 100%. So we'll see what kind of draw it takes, but what I read, it doesn't take much at all. Between that, my refrigerator and some lights, I have plenty of power for it. So that should cool us off some. I'm also going to get in the mail, I've got this little, I don't know if I'll put it up here or over there. It's a little USB charge type of fan. It's called a tent fan, camper van, whatever. We're gonna get one of those too if needed. And if, I mean, push comes to shove, I'll just turn the AC on. So let me show you what else I got coming here, or actually got for the van. All right, so a while back, and I want to apologize to this company for not doing this review sooner, but I just didn't have the opportunity for this particular product. This company, Vont, and everybody's heard of Vont. There's been a lot of reviews out for certain items of theirs, and they sent me this, and I'll show you in a minute. They're also the maker of the Vont headlamp. Now, my friend Crow had an extra one of these, and I think we were up on the Pinhoti Trail, and he asked me if I wanted it. I said, sure, I'll take it and try it out. And my wife has used it a couple times, and it's a really, really good headlight. I really like it a lot. I think the downfall with any of these lights, that if they don't have a USB charge, then nobody really wants to have anything to do with them these days. But I'll tell you what, the batteries, they last forever in this, and you have to have some kind of battery anyway to charge them up. So I have no problem with batteries. It takes a few little battery, and you can use this thing over and over and over again with the same batteries in it. So what did they send me? I reached out, and they sent me two, not one, but two of these tactical lights. And come in a really awesome case. This is the light itself. I'll put all the specs and the links and all that down there. You can read up on what the specs are on this, but it's a bright light. It zooms in and out. It's kind of heavy, but it's, you know, it's a tactical light, and it's boom, 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 right? Anyway, where I'm going to use these, and I'll show you here real quickly. These are going to be perfect for the van. You could carry one of these with you in backpacking, and it would probably work really well. They take batteries just like the headlamp, but apparently the batteries last a very long time in these also. But for me, I'm going to stick one of these back in the garage area of my van, and I'm going to keep one of them up here. So you can't have enough flashlights when you're out on the road, and I think these Vont tactical lights will work really well. They were inexpensive, really, really well made, real durable. You got the lanyards on them, built right onto the flashlight, and like I said, it came with a really cool case rather, that you can put on your belt. It's got a belt loop on it, and you can carry it around like that. So if you're into flashlights, Vont, thank you very much for sending these out to me. These will be getting a lot of use, and you folks out there that are camper vans and all that, I would recommend these highly. They're really inexpensive, and it's a great little flashlight to keep on your in your vehicle. So, or take them backpacking with you. Anyway, thanks, Vont, and that's one of the things that was sent to me. Appreciate it much. So in the back of my van, of course, Nancy, she got these, and this is the start of her magnets. You can't even pull them off, so they work real well. And there's my shoe collection. I get two. But on the other side, let me pull this away. On this side, I have two containers here. I keep the valve covers for the water tank in there, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep a flashlight back here, one of those Vont flashlights. So when I'm back here in the garage area, I'll have a light back here. I mean, it would take me a minute to install a 12-volt light since all my 12 volts here, but I just haven't got around doing it, and you really don't need to. I will keep this flashlight back here, and so whenever I need light back here, there it is. So this one I'll just keep up front here. I'll find a place for that. What else do I have? Oh yeah, oh, you can tell I'm bored doing all this stuff in the van. It's starting to warm up a little bit. It is overcast day. So I picked this up at Walmart. Everybody's got to have a checkered picnic table cloth, and has 6 tablecloth clamps that come with it. $4.95 at Walmart, made by Cochran's. 54 inches by 72 inches. That's 137 centimeters by 183 centimeters. So pretty good. Like I said, everybody needs a checkered tablecloth when they're out. I also been, when you're on the road, been picking up a lot of, you never use these are dude wipes. So when you can't get to that shower, you can clean all those special places. So I collect a lot of these. I keep these in the van also. Let me show you where I keep all this stuff. Right below my refrigerator, we have a drawer. In this drawer, we got paper, lights, a mirror. We got bath wipes, wet wipes, more dude wipes, all sorts of stuff. Maps I keep in there, different things. I will keep the extra flashlight in there, and I will keep some more of those in there, and I'll definitely put my tablecloth in there. We used to have underneath here, where this is, this was where Nancy would keep her potty. But now I have this basket. And if you notice, it used to be red. It's real adorable. And if you know what a red basket is, one of these, this came from Target stores. Now, I didn't go in Target and steal it, but somebody left it in the bushes way down at the end of the parking lot. So you can see the Target thing on here. So I confiscated it. Yep, I confiscated it and painted it. So this will be my new carrying when we go bring things outside, put stuff in here. This little bungee keeps it from sliding in and out. There. And this represents the little curtain Nancy made. Okay, what else I got going? I don't know if I ever pointed this out to you also. This is when I'm out driving around. This is what I use to keep my phone. It's called a van mask. I've had this on here now since day one, since I've had the van. It is attached, there's a little plate that attaches, it just glues down to the top of it, and this slopes down, by the way, so it doesn't have to be straight. This one slopes down, and then you take and you put the thing on it, and it goes all over the place. Whoops. You can move this in and out, back and forth, up and down, in and out, slides out or slides in for your phone. And it works really well. I take a lot of videos and pictures as I'm driving along and keep my phone up there hands-free. And it's called the Van Mask, and I do recommend this if you in your vehicle. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be flat because the unit itself goes in all sorts of positions, up, down, around, in and out. I mean, you name it. So Van Mask, pretty cool item.